This video is sponsored by PUBG Mobile, and it is all about the 100 Rhythms 3rd anniversary event that's currently going on sunny Erangel. I'm going to go through and talk to you about the Recon Knight skill set, which is, in my opinion, the best one to use, much like the Ice Wall was for Runic Power. And I'll tell you why that is. I'm going to show you some gameplay of it. I'm going to show you the end of this video. This game here, which is solo versus squad now, that solo versus duo now that they took out my mate Kill. I'm going to show you the best way you can land on the 3rd anniversary hubs that are popping up all over sunny Erangel. All this and so much more. Stick around. Let's do it. Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom. Now, when I land on these spots, on these hubs, I like to go either to the very back or the very front. The two outermost edges. You can get guns out of the black crates just to the right here, and you can also get them from the dance floor in the middle. The problem is, if you go into the middle of this huge area that is actually quite spectacular, then you're going to get pinned from all sides with fire. It is very difficult to find cover. If you drop down the back here, you can drop off the edge, and if someone gets knocked, they can come over this edge and you can revive on the stairs while watching for anyone pushing in. And then if you both have the Recon Knight skill, which you should be using, like, it's so strong, it's crazy, it will pop and show you anyone in a 50-meter vicinity around the hub that you drop. You can see that's going to give me that target right there. I'm going to get the guy that's up on his feet first, and then get the guy over there. There's no one else around. Happy days. This is a great space to be in. If you both use that Recon Knight skill, you can cover both flanks and figure out exactly where you want to push or if you want to hold. One word of caution, you will get a lot of people nowadays, since this is becoming a bit of a meta, that will grab vehicles from nearby, do a little bit of looting and push right behind you. There is not a lot of ammo down here, so you got to make sure you don't thirst your knocks unless you absolutely have to. Also, at the back deck of this is this area here where you can jump in these harnesses and jetpack. You can see I'm south of Pachinki. Watch how far I can take this thing. I line up, I want to go to mill base, or at least the mill base area, and I am going to fly all the way across the bay. This is pretty crazy because this is completely nullifying anyone that wants to camp a bridge. I am doing 24 kilometers an hour, but I'm only 160 meters above the ground, and I'm still absolutely flying, no worries at all. It is like I've got a jetpack on. I, in fact, go 1,400 meters. I'm going to show you. We land on this hill overlooking the bridge, and yeah, just a crazy distance. Have a look at that, 1382 to that spot right there. This is the Recon Knight skill. I'm going to show you this little section of gameplay. This is solos, duos, because Killam's obviously dead. We miss a shot just there, just a little to the left of the head. Would have been perfect with the Orm. We're going to chuck the grenade down here now. What I do nowadays is, and this is like from 3 days ago when it first opened, the patch, I will just throw the sonic sensor as soon as I see a target. And you're going to see in the next part of this engagement, I actually get pushed by a duo just after coming out of a gunfight with another duo, and instead of going for a heal or really ripping in a frag grenade or something, I immediately drop the sensor, and the sensor saves me, no questions asked. It is such an incredibly strong ability, especially in TPP, like the ability to, oh, here we go. We're getting pushed again. So now we're in a little bit of strife. We've got this duo here and the duo, the one of whom I just knocked. We're going to try and get some cover here behind this tree, and we're going to get our sensor out if we can when the other squad pushes us. But it's still on a cooldown now. We've just got to wait, use the grazer, work our magic over here. And some of you might have seen this already. This is from the 3rd anniversary event live stream that I did. And we start doing a little bit of looting. Another flare gun, new little beaut. We've already got a grazer and an AWM. It's not like we're going to improve a whole hell of a lot. I hear someone pushing in and I just throw the sensor straight away. And it's going to save me because the second one that I see here allows me to pre-fire. Incredibly valuable. The sonic sensor, the Recon Knight, is far and away for me the most important. And obviously the last guy was just not nearly as exciting as the other 4 guys that we cleared there. So let's have a look at landing on the other end now. And this is with Pickle. You might know Pickle. Him and Dab plays massive units on Facebook. Pickle with over 600,000 followers on the Facebook, doing a lot of live streaming. He's another one of the PUBG Mobile VIPs, and we've been doing a lot of collaborations lately. So I was running around with Pickle. We just finished a run with Seven Worlds Gaming and Dab Plays. And I like to land up the back for the same reasons that I like to land up down the front. Up the back is very much exactly the same. You don't have any worries regarding flanks, and you can third-party peek as people come around that corner. The problem I have with... Oh, yeah. People try to get out of there. The problem I have with this is there's just not as much gear and your options are more limited. It's tougher to find a good space to succeed. You can oftentimes get stuck here being pushed from below and pushed from the top, whereas it's not as flat and even. You can see it's mayhem, absolute mayhem this. And we do manage to get the Pickle back up. Yet, if I'm in squads, I won't come here as often because squads, it's just too chaotic and there's not enough weapons up here. If you land the base in squads, you can both pick one side of the hub so that you're able to really spread out and get a few more weapons. This is far more difficult to find enough weapons to support 4 people at once. Of course, you know, everyone's in the same boat. It's a very resource poor area considering how many people there are. And this was from the first day. I still wasn't using my, I should have used my sonic grenade there and just checked everyone out. But we've picked up a bit more gear and we're rolling back down. Now, I love these events because they encourage people to hot drop. And they also encourage people to be sneaky grubs. You can see there's a lot of guys that will pop in to these hubs from external compounds. Northeast, there's someone up the back there. I can't quite see him. He's just hopping along the top of the ridgeline there. You'll get people pushing in cars. You'll get all kinds of... Oh, Pickles gets knocked. He's got a Scar-L. We've got to get the Pickle before he gets a thirst. There we go. Pickle's safe as houses. That's what I think. Someone else is coming. No one else there. And because it's early days, I didn't know how to use that sonic grenade very well. And it was a little bit disappointing. I feel like Pickle wouldn't have got knocked a couple of times here if I had just thrown the grenade out and shown him where everyone was. But I digress. These hubs are brilliant for hot drops, and hot drops are the most fun part of PUBG Mobile. The intensity of these hot drops cannot be overstated because you don't have the same kind of cover you do at, say, boot camp or mill base, where there are buildings that you can very comfortably hop inside. What you end up with in this situation is a place that's just very, very open with broken cover and angles you can't possibly cover all at once. These black boxes are key. A lot of gear in them, a lot of loot, and they're the easiest way to pick a gun up when you land because they also give you cover. You can hide behind them while it's all going to hell in a handbasket. Obviously, these pads here, you can see they're the event mini games, and you jump on them and you smash stuff with axes or guitars. There's a camper right at the end who knocks and thirsts Pickle, you dirty grub, and we've only got our M16 in our hands, so we've got to hope that he's yep, there we go. Lovely stuff when the M16 works. It works very, very nicely. There's a lot of that. You'll think an area is clear, and again, you throw those sonic grenades out. Let the recon knight do the business, and it will really save you a packet. You also need to keep an eyeball out for people that have gone up in the air on those jetpacks at the back and then come back and land on top of the edifice in the middle. They can be very dangerous. The only thing against that is you generally don't have a lot of ammunition. So you might be able to pick a gun up there, but it's very hard to convert that into a lot of kills. You need to get down to loot, and most people aren't going to let you just get down, loot, and then climb back up merrily. You're going to have to contest to do that. It attracts a lot of business late as well. You know, I've got 9 kills, 10 kills now with 30 left alive, and I haven't even left this area. I've got another flare gun, pop that up, and as I do, I put down my sonic because I thought there was someone there, and sonic grenade reveals the dirty big eyeball there. And if you do kill someone while they're marked, you get the health boost back. So you get your health back, which is pretty cool. So killing them while they're marked is actually a big benefit. And you can use that tactically to maybe push multiple targets at once. This guy is aware that he's been marked. And because of that, he's obviously aware that someone's here. He's also aware that, and this is an interesting part of this that has developed as a meta for me over the last couple of days. When you're in these one-on-ones, 1v1s, you are the last one to throw the sonic grenade. That means that there is a period of time where they don't overlap. So he can see me right now and I can't see him. That's about to change. And then when his grenade drops, when it stops pulsing, I am able to see him and push him and he can't see me at all. And that's a very unnerving thing. You're going to see that once my mark drops, then his mark will still be visible. And that's why he is constantly retreating. My mark's dropped and yet I can still see him and he's going to start to panic. He's like, okay. And he just starts running because he has no idea where I am right now, but he knows that he's been marked. There's also a damage over time component to this. So if you fire, you hit the target, they take a small amount of damage over a period of time. Overall, these hot drops are excellent. The abilities are a lot of fun and they're pretty cool and unique. And we'll be going into a lot more stuff on the new update, mostly the Mosin the Garnet, which I really want to get a hold of and run. It's been difficult to find. But look, just a brilliant whole bunch of fun and a lot of tactical stuff going on there as well. Thanks very much, PUBG Mobile, for giving me the opportunity to make the video and join the VIP program. And thanks very much, everyone, for watching and just having generally a good time. Look after yourselves, and until next time, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.